Yes.
Yeah.
Right, let's see what our first guest has to say on this.
Oh, I hope he hasn't got a sweater on.
One of the He's quickly adjusting himself backstage.
Get your shorts off.
One of the reasons it's not so quiet in the country, this gentleman, ever since he arrived in the Dales as flashy lawyer Grayson Sinclair, it's become a breeding ground for lust, blackmail and twisted ambitions. It's a bit like here, really. He's a philandering husband with an appetite for sweet revenge and men, who made his mother disappear, framed his stepbrother for murder and is now hoping to set up home with the surrogate mother of his unborn baby. But tonight, it appears wife Purdy may not come out of the situation unscathed.
If I let her sail off into the sunset with you and the baby, then she wouldn't destroy me.
That's not how it was.
It's exactly how it was. So, when Katie got rid of the cardigan today, I was shocked by her reaction. It seems that she'll go to any lengths to keep you in the dark, even to the extent of sacrificing her unborn child. It doesn't exactly bode well for the future of your relationship, does it?
He's blowing this up out of all proportion.
But it's true. Answer the question.
Please welcome Chris Villiers.
How glad are you haven't got a sweater on?
Oh, I am so glad. All shorts on.
Yeah.
You know, that would have been wrong.
I love that look, you see, that's one of my favourite looks, jeans with a suit jacket and a shirt. Oh.
Well, when I started in Emmerdale, they said, oh, you're a solicitor. In fact, when I started in Emmerdale, they didn't quite know what I was. They said, you're going to be an ex-soldier, and then they said, no, you're going to be a barrister. Then they said, no, you're going to be a solicitor. So after about 6 months, I finally found out I was that. Then they called me up for a meeting after about 8 months. They said, we think you might be gay. And I meant, what, in real life or on the telly? And they said, no, on the telly, and we think, you know, you might be having this thing with Paul Lambert, the barman. So I said, OK, that's interesting. But in answer to your question, I thought solicitor, suits and shirts and ties. I thought, no, I want this solicitor to be jeans and a blazer and sort of like he never goes to an office ever.
Do they ever?
Never do any work at all.
So what do you think your outfit says about you today, then, Chris? I'm flirting
She
outrageously.
is. Do you know, I'm almost embarrassed to be here.
And she has a very nice line, apart from the suits, in black dresses. Little.
Well, you see, I've got a great soft spot for little black dresses.
Have you?
For you or for...
Cross-dressing has never been my forte.
Just thought we'd
I'd
turn
come
that.
clean
But
with
you
that.
like a lady in a little black dress. So if you were to, hypothetically, go on a date with Jane and she turned up in her suit, looking very, you know, powerful, and would you feel emasculated? Would you feel intimidated?
Not with her. No, I mean, she's just gorgeous, isn't she? And as soon as I started watching this backstage, I saw that wonderful necklace and the earrings, and I think what I love about women is the accessorising.
Yeah.
I love the extra effort, you know?
She does a very...
It's working, girl. It's working.
Marvellous.
Marvellous.
This part on Emmerdale must be a dream come true because he is so devious and there's so many sides to him and the storylines are outrageous on Emmerdale.
Yeah. Well, it's good, isn't it? I mean, that clip was very evil, wasn't it? I mean, he's done everything for his wife. I think part of marrying Purdy was a sort of rebellion against his mother, the overbearing Rosemary. But then Purdy said, get rid of your mother. We want to move out of your mother's house. We want a house of our own, so we did that. And then said, get rid of your mother out of the village and away from us for good, so he did that. And then she said, get me a child. So he's got the very, very beautiful Katie Sugden to agree to be a surrogate. And he's given all of this to Purdy, everything, on a plate. There you go, everything you want. And what does she do? She runs off with Matthew King, my nemesis. I mean, you know, it's not the way to behave.
Now, obviously, I think it's because Rosemary's been like she has with you that you've turned out to be so confused in your life, dear.
Do you think?
Yes, I think that could be it.
Oh, they always blame their mothers.
It's true.
Well, you see, I mean, I think that, you know, that there is truth in the fact that Grayson is Rosemary's baby. You know, there's a little bit of the evil man in him.
Yeah.
You've always been in the business, haven't you? Because your family are very theatrical and your sort of sideline, very successfully, apart from the acting, is you've got... Is it the biggest casting agency in the UK. Steady. Let me finish my sentence.
Where you were going,
So was I. It's only a rumour. Accurate but wrong.
But you provide the extras, sort of, for so many... Oh, it's going all very wrong here at the moment.
13 years ago, I was doing a film called First Night with Richard Gere, Sean Connery, and...
I just picked those names
Yeah,
up.
sorry. And on the back of it, there was a personal trainer who said, I want to start an extras agency, and I want to start it with you. And I went, no, I'm an actor who learns lines and tries not to bump into the furniture. And I said, but all right, we'll talk about it. And we started the company. It's called 2020, and it's been now going for 13 years. And our first job was Fifth Element, the Luc Besson film, then Ken Branagh's Hamlet, then The Saint with Val Kilmer, and then a small little film called Saving Private Ryan, and then another little film...
There weren't many extras in that.
Gladiator.
Yeah.
Gladiator. Yeah, and then Shakespeare in Love, Elizabeth, Harry Potter's Bond, and then more recently, Bourne Ultimatum, United 93...
Oh, for goodness sake.
And loads of television too.
Why do you bother with the old acting, then? You don't need to. Just sit, put your feet up.
Well, I love this business. It's the only industry I really know. I worked with Linda years and years ago. We did a comedy series called Faith in the Future, in which she played Faith. And we won, in fact...
We did Best Comedy in
Best comedy
1990.
ever in the history of the world.
We did. And you were playing a bit of a smoothie then, because you were having it off with my daughter, Julia Sawala.
Yeah. And then,
Well, I'm really bored with all that. I want to know... I want to know... What
About
you
your
think...
casting couch?
Yes, no. About Yorkshire. Do you like Yorkshire? Do you like living in Yorkshire? Can you see yourself settling in Yorkshire?
Did you know Jane lives in Yorkshire?
where exactly is home for you?
Wakefield.
Oh, really? Oh, it's only about 15 miles from where I live.
Is it?
Yeah.
How handy.
What are you doing on Thursday evening?
I'm actually still on here, but I'm back Friday.
I've lived in London all my life, and London's my home, and my children are in London, and obviously Emmerdale's filmed in Yorkshire, and you go there, and Yorkshire is God's own country. And you spend your life there with the cast, going out socialising with them, but my home's always been in London, so I thought, that's not quite working for me, so now I bought a home in Yorkshire.
Oh!
And,
How lovely is that?
and it overlooks a cricket pitch, and then down into a valley, then up the other side into a moor, and then Ilkley Moor. And it's...
Oh, it sounds perfect.
It's absolutely fantastic. It's absolutely gorgeous. So, yeah, Yorkshire is my new home.
Good.
How fantastic.
I think I'm going to be sick.
I'm getting a little hot in here.
We've got about 20 seconds left, but I just
good.
think I'll let you two look at each other for a... Is
Yeah,
that okay?
yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Please come back, will
Yeah,
you?
I
You can be
certainly
an
will do.
honorary loose man woman.
Excellent. I'm enjoying the profile. It's
Chris
great.
Villiers.
Very fun.
All right, coming up, how good are you at delivering a killer put-down?
How long you got, love?
See you after the break.
Ooh, what's Mummy done?